Q&A. Boom. Let's go. Thoughts on the Bov house? I watched a little bit of the house tour. So I haven't really seen much in terms of what the house looks like. But in terms of them getting a house, I'm so happy they got a house, because I think that's what they were missing. I think them getting a house together means, like, I want to see all of them go ham on streaming. Like, I want to see them live. You know, one of them should be live basically at all times. Yes, you know, they sleep, whatever, or they go film a main channel video, then no. The other thing I think they really should do is focus on having once a month, once every other week, something like that. Every few weeks, have something happen at the house that's like an event for them. So, you know, like they've got a garden, get a slip and slide football pitch, and then they all get a team of people or something like that, you know? That kind of thing. I've told Ginger already that I'd love to host. Like, if they did a 24-hour stream, I'd love to host like the 24 hours, and I basically make them do a challenge. Maybe like a cheap v expensive, but like good v bad. And whoever wins the challenge gets something good. Whoever loses the challenge does something bad. And they all stream it themselves. Yeah, I think that'd be so good. When's the next Padel tournament? Well, I want to do one. I don't want to overdo it. And I asked the guys at the start, as soon as we did the first one, I was like, oh, how many should we do? They said, oh, like 2 a year. And I thought, like, that's not very many. I think we could do like 3 or 4. I spoke to Harry, and he actually said, oh, 1 a quarter would be all right. So I think I'm going to try and aim for another one in like... I'm going to try and aim for maybe like 3 a year. I think that'd be good. 1 at the start of the year, 1 in the middle, 1 towards the end. 1 every 4 months. Thoughts on Daggers winning yesterday? KSI era is up and running on a good note. Yeah, I mean, playing top of the league, winning your first game. Obviously, they've got like the height and... You know, like when you get a new manager and you get a bounce back. It could either go one way or the other. But it's good to see. It's good to see. The only thing that's really annoying, which I wish... Obviously, it's not JJ's fault at all. When he's doing a reaction, I wish you could see the game. And I know, like, if I'm reacting to, like, Premier League, I can't show it. But in my head, I'm like, that lower level, there might be something you can do. Like, that's KSI, you know? Is there a chance they could get it on a certain, like, you know, if, like, DAZN own it or something and he could stream his reaction on there? I know it's 3 p.m. blackout. I mean, hopefully that means if they're not playing at 3 p.m., if they play, like, Sundays or, like, 5 p.m., they can show a lot. What happened to M7FC? I just decided to step away from Baller League.
Yeah, Simon.
Yeah, just, you know, bring more attention to the National League if they allow them to stream it. Yeah, but I guess the issue with it, I guess, is that they would struggle to... It would almost be like playing favorites, because they would end up earning more money than other people. After David a bit, fave Sidemen Sunday video ever? Probably the Raka Raka one, if I'm honest. Do you reckon if you won Baller League Season 2, you'd be in Season 3? No. I mean, we won the league. We won the league, and I was going to stay, but I just, yeah, decided to part ways. Any charity match training videos come in? Yes. I'm meant to be filming a video with Toby, I think, next week. Is this the longest you've gone without eating toast? You haven't used the damn toast. I know. We just keep saying we're going to, and then we just don't. Because we eat dinner, and the last thing we want to do is put a toaster there to eat toast. Do I think Ron could score a goal? Absolutely not. Dan, David a bits. When are we going to get another 2-hour Among Us video? Who knows? Who knows? Vision support for Baller League now. I mean, I'm going to be supporting the teams of the players. Players from M7 that were loyal, I'm going to be supporting them. As long as one of them, you know, we got like who we got? We got Zion went to Vision, so I'm rooting for him. Josh Abbott went to SDS, so I'm rooting for them. You know, I just want one of the players who showed loyalty to me to win. That's what I want. Yes, Sam Fitzgerald for NDL. That's, yeah, another one. Zaid to Ruckus. I mean, Zaid, we couldn't agree. I personally, and no disrespect I personally didn't think he could warrant a higher contract than certain players. And I said to him, like, look, I can only offer you the third contract. And he said, I think I can get second contract elsewhere. So I said, yeah, that is completely fair. I know he can. So he left. That was like a very, very just mutual, I'm happy for you. Arjun, yeah, as well. He was very good for us coaching. And obviously season 1 as well. When is the Asia video going to come out roughly? Who knows? Who said we even went? No, we did. I can tell you. I'll say around mid-April. Mid-April, we're looking at that. Still want to do 3 peaks? 100%. 100%. Do I still have the setup downstairs? No, I actually don't. So I've actually put that into one of the garages. So I'm working on the setup. I'm working on a setup so that I can have a separate one like this, but way more like a wide. Well, it's what I filmed my things I can't live without on. How do I recommend a video idea? You just say it. Thought that was in an actual studio. Exactly. That's what I'm getting. Like, that's not even fully set up either. We've got a couple things to fix there. But yeah, that will be the garage will be a little studio. Chaz has been on 10k views. Is he on 10k right now? Or like, are you talking last night? Oh my god, he is. Yo, I'm gassed for them lot. That's what I'm saying. If I see them lot stop for any like more than a day, I'm be fuming with them. This is the easiest. This is not easiest. That's peak. This is the best chance for them to blow up, and I want them to take full advantage of it. Because I know, like when I lived with Josh, Vic, JJ, like we just became like a factory. We were just churning out content, and that's why I think we are where we are. If streaming was the thing when you started, would you have banged it out? 100%. I'm actually kind of gutted that streaming wasn't like it is now then, although I do think it is harder in the UK. But I would love to be a vlogger, but like a vlogger, a streamer, it's just not. It's just not for me now. I'm too old now. Too old, too busy. You think this would be like the old Sidemen house? A little bit, but it's pretty different because it's live. Like, yes, they will film videos, but it's a live thing. More AMP style. Like, yeah. I think there'll be more out there that... Not out there, those... I don't know what the right phrase is. I think there'll be more housebound than AMP rather than roombound. You low-key could start pushing your streams much more on your YouTube channel to get much more traffic. Yes, but I don't feel like the content I'm doing on stream is for the majority of my YouTube audience. I think they like it cut down. So like this, for example, they don't want to watch my 2-hour, 3-hour stream. They want to watch this 10, 15 minute Q&A. I think I've also finally, I've finally got into a position where everything is well aligned in terms of my clips I can do on the stream. I can do that. Like I can be very efficient with that. I then have my second channel, which is, you know, I can be very efficient at that, especially now I'm also filming with Vizlu and Josh. So I can kind of get loads of videos there. And then I'm starting to get back on the main channel as well. And that's like, it's started to all align. The only thing for me that doesn't align is Sidemen, but Sidemen does come first out of all the channels. Like I would love to bulk film. Because a lot of the other guys obviously like love going away. I would love to film more in a week and then have more time off instead of doing it like week by week basis. Like we get ahead by like 3-4 weeks and then we kind of stick to that, and then something will happen, like Christmas will happen, we fall right back and then we do it again. Whereas I'd love to go like, all right, let's get 8-9 weeks ahead and then do it. Like JJ right now on his main channel is really far ahead. Yeah, I get the weather thing, but like if we could go abroad, for example, we could go film 3 videos in 3 days. Suddenly we're 3 weeks ahead. Yeah, Beta Squad do the same, but I'm personally not a fan of the season thing. I think it was a nice, like the thought of it was nice, and then it didn't really go to plan as much. People thought that the Sidemen injured at Haaland, which is not true. Yeah, so that's JJ's tweet. JJ did a tweet saying, like, Haaland's not in the squad. He said, watch the Sidemen video if you want to know why he wasn't in the squad. But that was just pure bait, and everyone fell for it. Yeah, but the whole thing of, like, I hate the whole thing of people saying, oh, why is a footballer, like, why is Haaland filming with YouTubers? He should be training. He can't train all day, every single day. Like, he literally had a hard, he had a literally hard time to be out. As in, if we went a minute over, he gets fined. He had to leave to train. You know what I mean? Like, we squeezed it into this short time. He didn't get injured. Jim's kid Simon Reas, this is a good show, you know. It's so funny though. So me and a couple of the other guys were telling JJ about Jim's skin when we were in Thailand. And then he's come home and immediately done a TikTok. It's so funny. With the shoulder fling. He just needs the aura pulse now. I like that tune. Since the Bob Boys have got the Bob House, their viewers have skyrocketed. Yeah. I mean, I've said it 3 times already. They just need to not stop. They need to not stop until that is their normal views. Like, that needs to not be like inflated. They need to just be able to stream and get, like, Chaz was on 10K just a minute ago. He needs to be able to get to the point where he's streaming, like, he's on 11K. If he could get to like 6K, I was about to say it. If he gets 6K doing anything, huge. Chaz is saying he should be in the charity match as 11K views. All right, let's not get ahead of yourself. Wait. Has he actually said that? There's no way. See, look, he's just cooking breakfast. Bro's going to burn the eggs. Do you always have 1K views? Somewhere between 1 and 2.5, I'd say. Depends what we're doing, really. We don't really stream much, and we don't really push for streams. Don't the beam. Dom, thank you for the sub. Chaz is talking about why, like, you're saying this now, but he's just not going to be. You just said side above. What? Wait. Okay, now you got me. More people said it, so now I'm better crouch. All right, that's enough. That's enough for me. They've all just hit on me. All right. Yeah, so I would honestly, I've mentioned this to Ginge. I'd love to almost like host videos for them. Not for me, just for them, if you know what I mean. Like the good and bad team thing. I'd love to do that. I think it'd be so fun. Like, okay, they play a game. Whoever wins, I have organized something sick for them. Whoever loses, I've got something bad for them. And we just do like 3 of them. They stream it all. It'd be sick. Now, I've already spoken to Ginge. Like, it will happen at some point. Obviously, they've only just moved in, so let's let them do them, you know.